Stardom toast. Cue the footage. Okay, here it is.
Well,
Let's talk about it.
Okay, this is the current. It's the current down sig. Okay, it's current down sig. Current down sig.
We were
Okay,
starting
it's
the
the current
video.
down sig when
There
you
go.
charge it. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Look at that.
Whoa!
that's a brand new move.
Whoa!
What?
That's right. So Cassie is getting a whole new hammer down sig, which is super exciting, super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
gets to use her lasso more.
But she gets to wait.
But-
But she gets to keep the old one.
That's
That's
Oh
right.
my!
right.
What? This is just a straight up buff to Cassidy.
That's right. You get a whole new
You-
move for free.
You get a new signature
So
without
Cassie's-
having to cost an old signature.
Exactly. Cassie's getting a new down sig, and her old down sig will be a charge variant for her side sig.
You still get to do the tornado.
Who
You get
doesn't
to-
love the tornado? Look
Yeah,
at this. This is
exactly.
the charge, the experimental side sig on charge. You still get that tornado. And yes, this is also on Glowbox, if I'm understanding correctly.
That's right. It works on Glowbox too.
And it
Awesome.
works on Glowbox. Wait, I
love
wish
it.
we got some Glowbox footage, but we don't. That's okay. Well, you'll just have to play the battle
You'll
pass
just have to
patch
wait and see.
Figure it out.
So can I actually ask, because I saw someone in chat asking like the thought behind reworking this signature.
So this signature in particular, we kind of wanted to look at some of our older legends and ask ourselves, how can we kind of plus them up a bit? How can we, like, if we made them today, would we do things differently?
Yeah.
Using tech that we have now that we didn't have like 6-7 years ago. And charge variants is a great way of doing that.
Yeah. Charge variants just did not exist when Cassidy's tornado was conceived.
Right. And so this is kind of our way of being like, how can we make Cassidy even more Cassidy, like, with tech that we now have access to that we didn't have a couple years ago, while still preserving gameplay implications that people already like. A really cool thing about Charge variant is that the startup time, I think, is the same as it was if you just do the current down sig on tap.
Right.
So you're
Oh.
truly losing nothing.
You're really not losing
Yeah.
anything, and you're gaining a new signature here.
Exactly.
For the down sig. So, okay, all right. Yeah, so, I mean, we're just, you guys know how it is. We do always want to just continue to improve the quality of life of things in Brawlhalla. And Cassidy was like one of our first like legends, like years ago.
Yeah.
Years
no. And
ago.
look, when you're frame perfect dash dancing.
Ooh, that initial one.
The initial one
Oh
is
my
one
God.
frame. Yeah, the initial backdash is one frame on experimental, which is the same as forward dash on live. And so we're just bringing that into parity, and it's nice. No longer will you be punished for having accidentally input a
During our
backdash.
Turdy Stream announcement, you might have seen that we are partnering with Oceania because Brawlhalla is participating in the Playing for the Planet's Green Game Jam 2023. So what does that mean? Well, because we're participating in this Green Game Jam,
We're going to clean up the oceans.
we're going to help, yes,
Yeah.
we're going to help protect and restore the ocean on
As
a
a
global
community.
scale as a community.
That's so cool.
With partnership with Oceania. But what that means for y'all is that you guys can get some cool exclusive, this is exclusive stuff, for this Green Game Jam activation. If you log in during the event, then you get a free in-game title called Wavemaker. You can redeem that beautiful avatar by following some steps on social media. And of course, in Brawlhalla, you can buy this deep sea sighting. No, deep. Wait, when am I getting this wrong?
They're looking at coral.
Yeah, it's deep sea sightseeing.
Oh,
there you go.
deep sea sightseeing. Say
Yeah,
that 5
deep
times
sea
fast.
sightseeing.
Deep sea sightseeing.
Emote. And it actually does have a special animation for our legends and skins that are aquatic.
I know, isn't that fun? Did you see how Mako didn't need a
Doesn't need a helmet or anything, you know
Both
what I mean?
needs a helmet.
But Bovar would.
Mako didn't need a
But this
helmet.
activation is called Mako Saves the Ocean, and you, as well as the community, us, we're gonna work together with Oceania to help restore and protect the ocean on a global scale.
Okay, this is a brand new feature, and it's a little bit hard to tell what's going on in this video without some context. So let me provide you that context right now. Basically, what this does, in the shortest nutshell that I could possibly conceive, is that the dash input, the ability to dash, will get locked out of being able to be input for 4 frames after hit stun. And what this does is prevents a dash from being able to escape a combo sooner than a
that.
dodge would. So there are some cases right now, very specific cases, and you can see it in that Miami Dome side light recovery.
Yeah.
And when we get back to that, I'll narrate it a little bit. So there are very few instances where a dash could get you out of a combo where a dodge could not. Or while your dodge is down,
Here it is.
the dash gets you back. So you can see it, he
dodged.
escaped,
He
and now he
escaped.
can't escape.
Yeah.
Current, he's got no dodge,
But he has a dash.
but he can just dash.
Done.
That's messed up.
Out of the combo.
He shouldn't be able to dash out of that.
Right.
He shouldn't be able to dash out of that.
This
So
experimental
now
feature.
his dash input for
I was
ground
like, yeah,
pound,
that
you can
makes sense.
steer it, right?
Yeah.
So like most ground pounds, when you let go of down, the down input, the ground pound is over.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense for gauntlets because you can steer it.
Yeah, you're steering it.
If you're using like an analog stick or whatever you're using, you're steering it around. And so maybe you're not holding dodge. So for gauntlets specifically, we also check that you released the heavy attack button. And so you obviously have stopped trying to ground pound. And so that's your release of gauntlets.
Okay.
For boots,
What are we doing with boots here?
Boots currently right now behaves the way the other ground pounds do.
Okay.
Where if you let go of down, you release the ground pound.
Yeah.
But Boots ground pound is steerable. So now in this next patch, and this is not an experimental,
This is live.
just going right to
Yeah.
live. Boots will behave the same way Gauntlets does because Gauntlets can be steered and so can Boots.
So can Boots.
So for Boots, you have to let go of the heavy attack button and down, just like Gauntlets.
All right.
Which maybe it should have just been like that from the start, but
Hey,
this is now
This is
we
an
got it.
improvement.
We
Yeah,
got
this
it.
is an improvement for Boots ground pound.
Most
so
people
that,
don't notice because people let go of down and the heavy attack button.
and they're it's done.
Because that's how it is,
Yeah.
right? Axe also has a similar behavior where it's like a little different than the other weapons, and I think most players have just learned to let go of down and the heavy attack button, regardless of what weapon you're using, just so that you're good no matter what.
Okay.
And now Boots follows that same rule as Gauntlets
this
does.
is definitely a gameplay
Just
improvement.
just
Some
an
people are saying,
improvement.
wait, this is a buff? Not quite.
Directions
Yes.
on everything.
So last
When is
but
the
not
patch?
least, yes,
Let's release the release date.
Let's talk about when does patch 7.11 release, because my God, we just went over a lot of stuff, and I am so happy to announce that the patch will release next Wednesday
Here it
on
comes.
August 9th. Okay.